All right, ladies and gentlemen, today 3/8 drive. It's a Fleet, made in USA, and it's I don't know. I'm hoping it's just dirty because it won't. I'm having a real hard time switching it, and it's not right. I don't know what it is, but let's take it apart and see what we got. These are too bad, I don't think. I don't remember having one of these apart before, so I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I thought there being a ring, a keeper of some kind. I don't see it. Wait a second, maybe no? Ah, there it is. A lot of dirt on these. I guess whoever had this used it. Yeah, a lot of dirt. Yeah. Yep, looks like it's dry as a bone. Now, if I push this pin down, turn this, I should be able to lift this out, maybe. Oh, maybe. I really need to get a better pair of pliers on the table here. There it goes. Pin popped out. Luckily, I wasn't paying attention what I was doing there, but now this should come out. Put a little carburetor cleaner here. Work it a little bit. All right. Hang on a second, get my magnet here. Too much debris on my magnet. See if I can pull this pin. See that pin? See how I pulled it out? That's it. It's dirty. Oh, I've never seen one with like that before. Huh. Well, that's cool. How does that? Oh. Okay, I had it upside down. That goes in there. Never had one like this apart. And that rides in this. Hope you guys can see it. Gotta change battery pack. Sorry. Be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, had to change battery pack. I have never had one with had a paw like that. So the paw goes, okay, at the bottom. Okay. Had to put it back together so I could see how to put it back together. So that rides like that. Okay. And that hole right there, that's what actually pivots. I don't understand why they even put that there in the manufacturing, because most of them pivot on the spring in the pin. It just goes like that. That's a new design. And here's the pin with the spring. And Nothing fancy. It looks like when you first see it in there, it looks like a ball bearing because all you can see is the very tip of it. And you push that down, and when you push it down, what you're doing is you're pushing it in that cavity and you're turning it. And when you do, you're turning it. The bearing sits out right here and it turns left and right, and when you push it in all the way and turn it past, you're turning it past this part right here, so it stays compressed so you can pull the whole assembly out. Hope I explained that. I'm not good at explaining it very well, but anyways, this thing is just dirty dry. By the looks of it, from what I can see, the teeth look really good. Just needs a good thorough cleaning. That is the problem. Somebody did not take care of their tools very good. I don't know what it is about. Oh, before I lose the ball bearing spring, put it on my magnet. I don't understand why people will let their tools get this way. I know a buddy of mine's got some boys and they leave tools everywhere. Oh my God, that would kill me. I couldn't do that. He's teaching them though. Be surprised how many kids nowadays don't even know what a screwdriver is. Got another buddy of mine who works in the automotive field, and he said they're having a hard time finding technicians, people that actually work on vehicles, that know how to work on a vehicle. And you people out there that think you can put plug a computer into your car and it magically tell you what's wrong, no, that doesn't work that way. You plug it in, it gives you a general idea where to start looking for problems. I want to see the teeth, and they look in perfect condition. That is awesome. And these got some big steps. Hang on a second here. The step down on each one of them is very precise. It's got a really good indentation. You guys, I find that fascinating just because someone took the time to design it and did a good job of it. Sometimes this stuff's over complicated. They overthink it. They make it too complicated. The system's actually pretty simple. Pin on the magnet too so I don't lose it. I got to put my parts washer back in here. I've got two parts washers. One of them's outside. Well, they're actually both outside, and I don't like them out there. One's covered, the other one's hidden, but I need to bring the smaller one inside. Got to find a good product to use for a parts washer. I buy this stuff from the service station here in town. He has it, but that chemical solvent, man, it's caustic. It's too strong. I don't like it. And then I say that, here's a man using carburetor cleaner. But it does, this other stuff, it's pretty bad. This video is going to be long. I haven't turned the camera off much. All right, let me finish cleaning this stuff up and then we'll go to the wire wheel. Just wanted to show you. I have seen one before, but I didn't know this one was. It has a spacer ring that goes right there. It actually can go on either side. These ratchet handles are made universal. And you put that spacer ring in there, and then see this edge right here, this edge? That's the same size as the spacer ring, and it goes in like that. But I didn't see the spacer ring when I first took it apart until I started cleaning the inside teeth. And speaking of the teeth, there's the teeth in very, very good shape. I meant this ratchet is excellent, excellent, excellent. It doesn't look it on the outside. I meant when you first see it, it's like this thing's beat up, it's abused. Well, maybe, but on the outside, but the inside parts of it is in really good shape. So I'm gonna take it on the wire wheel and clean this up and then give it a light polish before I put it back together. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Was polishing this in the vacuum system, it sucked it up inside it. I had to take the system apart to get it out. That sucked. Anyways, no big deal. One of those things, it just happens. Cleaning some of the polishing compound. I didn't go back and finish polishing it. I was afraid to stick it back in there. Yeah, fingers are dirty. Man. The inside of this thing had a baked on, looked like the original grease was inside the grooves on this. All right, let's put it together real quick. Shouldn't be too hard. Work on this first. Let's see. This knob, whatever you want to call it, it goes in. But before I do that, I have to stick this in with the spring. I do. I took it off already. Put it over here. All right. Put a little grease down in that hole. Then I'm gonna grease the inside of this. Anything metal contact. Now, you go on the solid side. You push the pin. See how it is right there? Get a flat tip screwdriver here. Just push that pin down. Okay. It's not in, don't go past it yet. You need to drop this in there. Oh, I just screwed up. Hang on, I'll leave that in the video. Okay, make sure my ball bearing doesn't pop out, shoot out at me. I heard it pop. Yeah, it shot out. There it is. I knew it shot out at me. It stuck to my finger. I'm thinking in my head in steps, and I've already screwed up 3 times. And it's because I was right. This goes in first. You have to put this in. You have to put the pin in. Because if you don't, how are you going to get that pin in if you have this in there? So the spring is still in the hole. I'll show you. See how that is designed? The back end of that goes in the spring. Like that. Now, same thing. Now I've got to turn it. I'll turn it until it goes past this slot, you want to say? And you'll hear it. Hear it click. And you should be able to see the ball bearing in there. And that turns left and right. A lot smoother now. Way smoother. I'm just going to grease the gear, the ring gear, whatever you want to call it. This thing ought to be a very nice ratchet now. Now, I got to put the spacer in. Now this, all you do is move it just a little bit. See that, how I'm moving it? Just halfway. There. That's it. All you got to do is put the keeper on there. I don't know what the spring clip, E-clip, whatever you want to call this thing. It's not an E-clip. I always know it as a spring clip. I don't know exactly truly what it's called. Just start it with my fingernail and go all the way around until there it goes. Oh yeah, world of difference now. I can flip it left and right. Well, this thing's got a really nice action to it. Like I said, the inside is new. The gears are in really, really good shape. That is something you can't complain about. It's a good used tool. Nothing wrong with that. And, you know, 50 cents, $1, whatever I got in it, it doesn't matter. It's cheap. you can buy a ratchet all day long for less than $2, you're doing good. American made, quality steel. I mean, it doesn't have a little thumb release or anything fancy like that, but most people don't need that. It's a good used tool. And if you work like I do, I'll have, depending on the job, I'll have 4 or 5 ratchets set out with a different size socket on each ratchet, so I don't have to change the socket out. If I have to pull the socket off the ratchet, it's because I need an extension. And normally I plan that ahead of time and I have a ratchet with an extension on it already. I will at times, if I'm doing the job and I think about it, I will have 5. I've had 5 ratchets setting out with a different tool on, or different socket or extension on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Fleet USA. I don't think it has a number on it. And the polish is not the best, but I didn't really do that great of a polish. I just went over it lightly, and then this got sucked up into the vacuum system. The rust is gone. I meant if I keep it dry and clean it after, if it does get wet, even the detent, it's not bad. I'll stick a drop of oil in it, but really, it's in good shape. Sometimes these detents, you'll get them and they're just rusted solid, and it takes forever to work them. This one, it's like the other one I did here a while back. It's in really good shape. Come on. I think I might need some more oil in my little can. Yep. There it goes, finally. Yeah, I'm about out of oil. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Nice cheap ratchet, Fleet. You know, actually it has a number, something 60. Hang on, let me look on their magnifying. All right, 1260, Fleet 1260. And I went online looking just to see what these sell used, and they're from $19.50 to $39. That's expensive. Around here, I can find ratchets like these for, you know, $5. A good one, $10. I mean, really nice condition. And I got $2 in this, or $1 or something like that. I think I got less than $2. I know I do. I have to look back at the videos, but I don't pay. If I have to pay more than $3 for a ratchet, it's going to be Snap-on, Mac, higher end brands. And speaking of that, the last couple Macs and the Snap-on I bought were broken and can't get parts for the Macs. So I got gypped on those. Anyways, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Nice, used, easy to work on. They're easy to take apart. The only thing I do recommend, if you take one of these apart and you're not sure of yourself on the ball bearing and spring, or the pin spring, but it's still a ball bearing, stick it in a large Ziploc bag and open it. Take it apart that way. That way, if the spring shoots out, like it did on me, the little pin stuck on my hand and I couldn't find it for a few seconds. It will fall on the floor and you will have a hard time finding it, or you will not find it. I have several. Yeah, I'm about 6 or 7 on the floor now that we can't find. And by now they're vacuumed up because my wife will vacuum my shop for me. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, same way, putting it back together, stick it in the Ziploc bag. These are really they're not that bad, and they're good quality. So if you run across something like this, and there's several manufacturers that made this design, so they're really easy to work on, real easy, and they're just, you can't pass them up for the money. The good quality for what you get. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Hopefully you're finding some good tools out there this time of year, the spring. It's starting to get warmer and people are getting out. So look for them good deals. Y'all have a good day now. Thank you.